Gautam Buddha say there is a secret of a health for both mind and body. Do not regret the past, do not worry about the future, but live with full honest. But how many we really live in a present? If we are not able to live in a present, then both our mind and our body will be healthy, and we will not worry about the future, nor we will cry about the grief of our past. Rather, the brief going in the present we will also give us pleasure. Once a young boy goes to Gautam Buddha and say, Buddha, will you give me answer of my one question? Buddha smiled and said, what do you want to ask? Boy said, why are there so many sorrows in my life? Why do I always remain sad? Buddha said, where is your grief? I don't see it. The boy said, sorrow is inside me, Buddha. Inside me? Buddha said and smiled. Inside me? Buddha smiled and asked, how do you know that the sorrow is within you? The boy said, there is no joy in my life. I don't see any meaning of my life. I am always sad and do not even feel like doing anything. Buddha said, first of all, tell me, what is the reason for your suffering? The boy said, Buddha, I has come to know the reason only. If I know the reason of my miseries, why would I have come to you? Buddha said seriously, when the misery is yours, how can I explain the reason? Hearing this, the young boy got surprised. But the Buddha, people say that you are wise, you can tell anything. Buddha said, that's only mentality that cause of all your miseries. That you are relying on someone else. You think someone will come and solve all your problems. When you are sitting on someone else's trust, then we become dependent on others. If he has done something, then we will become happy. If he do not do anything, we become sad. So if you keep hope for others, then in the end you will always be sad. But if you put hope in yourself, then you will always be happy. Buddha further said, if you think that I am Buddha and I can solve all your problems, no, you are thinking completely wrong. I am also like you. Only I have come to know this life only, by which all the cushion inside me, all the confusion has ended. The day when there will be no any confusion in you, you will also not need to go to any Buddha and ask why I am sad. Buddha asked, have you seen the flowers? The boy say, who has not seen the flowers, Buddha? Everyone has seen the flower. Buddha say, a flower is a bird in a night. It bloom in the morning, and by the evening it's dry or died, or fall and mix with the soil. Flower thinks in advance that by the end of the evening I will die. Then it will never bloom. It will never be able to spread its fragrance. Similarly, if you only look at your problem and think all the time that how many troubles, how many miseries are there in my life, then you will always be sad. You can never feel happiness. While there are thousands and the hundreds of such things in your life for which you can laugh out loud at this moment, but you are not able to see those things. And this is the biggest reason for your miseries. If you can see those things in your life, those circumstances for which you can be happy, then your perspective of looking at your life will change, and then you will know the life and feel happiness in your life. No matter how much misery is in your life right now, if you want, you can come out from there, and if you want, you can go further into it. Everything is in your hands. No one can do anything for you. No one can help you. Whatever you have to do, you have to do it yourself. I can only show you the way. It is completely up to you to follow it or not. The boy said, Buddha, but there must be some ways by which one can come out of this cycle of entire misery. Buddha said, man is the most unhappy with his own thoughts. When a person keep lamenting about his past and keep worrying about tomorrow, then he is consumed in misery. The only way to come out of worry forever is to live in the present with all sincerity. No worries, no sorrow can touch him. The boy said, but Buddha, how it is possible for me to live in a present all the time? I am still surrounded by so many problems. Hearing this, Buddha smiles and says, if your death comes before you right now, then all your problems will seem smaller than a grain of sand to you. Boy said, Buddha, you are right, but I don't want to die right now. Buddha said, this is the only a big problem that you want to die according to your wish. Every person in this world thinks that I will live for many years now. I will die after living my whole life. Whatever accident is happening, that is coming in a short time, it is only for others, not for me. But that will not come for me yet, and every person thinks that death is for others. But is death also such a thing that come from someone wish? It's just come. It can only be accepted. If every person accepts that he can die at this moment too, then the laziness, sorrow, worry, troubles of his life will all ended. Because the person who believes that he can die at any moment and time, then he does not spend a single month of his priceless life worrying or repenting in vain. And he want to live every moment of his life with energy, because this truth gets deep inside him that this moment will not found again. If we look carefully, our life is too short. There is no time to worry, hate, rumors, laziness and etc. But we still do, because we feel our life is very big. We are able to realize the complex of a life and just go on living our life is the unhappiness created by us. And then when the end time comes nears, then it seems that I have not done anything in my life yet. The whole life has just passed in laziness, worry and sorrow. And this repentment, people are the same people who early thought that our life is too long. Therefore, if you can understand that death is certain and it can come at any time, and that happiness and sorrow keep coming and going in life, then you will able to live this life with great stability. And when you get mental stability in your life, only then you will know what is the real reason of your miseries. These words of mine can only show you the direction. If you are thinking that the only my word will end your suffering, then it is not possible. I can only show you the way. It is your job to follow it. We also make a big mistake in our life that we know a lot, understand a lot, but we are not able to implement that knowledge in our life. This is the biggest reason there is no change in our life. So if we want to make a change in our life, then we have to start looking at the reason around us for which we can be happy. We have to see happiness in our life. Most of the people focus on only the problem of their life. They do not look at the thing that they have. Every human being has something or others which is dream of someone else to get. We keep getting sad thinking only about that things which do not have. So if we want to happy, then from today we have to focus on those things in our life which we have, which give us happiness, and we have to start from today. This very moment we start seeing the happiness of our life, then we will find that there is not only sorrow but also happiness in our life. And when we can see both happiness and sorrow, we will find this happiness can neither make us very happy or nor sorrow can make us very unhappy. And then we will able to rise above this happiness and sorrow. Then we will able to realize that in reality the reality is something else. Gautam Buddha said the only knowledge can show us the way. It is our job to follow it.